Live. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, so this is episode one. Let's welcome to the show. This will be a saved episode, and it is a official episode. So we'll keep it light as far as ads are concerned. But just know I'm Masonic Smoker. Welcome to the show, fools. This is episode one. Episode one, it's important. We talk about who I am because a lot of people don't know me. New viewers. This is episode one. It's official. It's in stone. So I'm Masonic Smoker. We'll talk, less about me as possible, but just to give you an abridged version of myself, I am 33-year-old right now, grower from Los Angeles, California, Compton, California to be exact. Um, and I love to grow, and I hate to say it. Well, I don't know, but I love to smoke. I love to smoke too. I love to smoke and grow just as much as both. I love to do both. I don't really, you know, I smoke hard and I grow hard, and that's a very I don't know. It's just kind of like low. It's not the most intelligent thing to say, but that's what I love to do. To be point blank, period. I'm very, very passionate about growing the plant. I'm passionate about the knowledge that comes with the plant, whether the history, the who's, and being familiar with everything from a first-hand perspective, and just learning. I'm a student of the game, and that's that. If you ever seen a strain called Wilson out there, I created that strain and a couple other ones, and that's probably one of the main ones, And if Wilson is a strain I created close to 10 years, maybe now ago, and that's the banana OG crossed into a do crossed into a papaya, and I crossed that into a Tropicana, which is a Girl Scout cookie tangy, and I built a lot of my line off of that for a long time. Worked that line, made F1s, F2s, F3s, and made tons of hybrids with that variety, and it was just a good segue into learning about breeding with that Mel and those tools that were provided by Bloom Seed Company that you guys might be familiar with. He actually gave me my first set of seeds officially, I would like to say. Like he's the first guy that gave me. You hear the dogs are going crazy. He gave me my first papayas. He gave me my trop. Something happened over here. He gave me even before he gave me the papaya and the trop gear, the regular trop seeds and the papaya fems. He had gifted me cherry pie tangy hybrids, and if you guys aren't familiar with the cherry pie tangy, I want to say that's like the sister to what was the Tropicana cookies, because that's the Girl Scout cookie tangy. So I'd imagine, just from my detective eye, that he probably made that population at the same time. He probably had a tangy mel, and he hit it to a cherry pie and a Girl Scout cookie. The Girl Scout cookie tangy would end up becoming the Tropicana cookies, whereas the cherry pie tangy, I don't think that one caught legs or grew legs to say the least. So, but yeah, I do see him through his like other offerings, just paying attention to the people that and me myself as a fan of him, watching some of the cherry pie tangy varieties trinkle. Like I seen one the other day on I want to say it was Casa Crisscross's page or something like that. But that's cool to see that. But yeah, Wilson and other bunch of cool things that have come from this little back garden, this little backyard that I like to grow in. But yeah, man. Masonic smoker, 33-year-old grower, been making seeds for about 10 years. Uh, Breeder, pollen chucker, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care at this point with damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I I'm very passionate and I love this shit. And we're gonna continue to do this, no matter what, to say the least, because it's what we love to do. This is my shit right here. I love to grow it and know all about anything and everything that comes with it. So I'm fully for that. Right now it's 2026, and we're like in March of the 9th of March, and all the rave on the internet right now is a strain called toad venom. All that's all everyone's talking about. Toad venom, toad venom, toad venom. I've seen it on the scene for at least a year, I want to say. And I've got to try it. I've tried it in we're like going right into status quo. We went from quick origin story to now we're going into status quo. What's happening on the internet right now? And maybe I'll read some questions as soon as this if I catch a block. But you know, right now everybody's talking about toad venom, toad venom, toad venom, toad venom. And I got to we'll talk about me smoking it. So I had a homie that flew in from Germany. His name is Finn, and we hung out. And Finn, he's in LA and he's trying all the hype brands. Like he's into it. Like he's like, whoa, I'm gonna get some toad venom. I'm gonna get some toad venom rosin, and I'm gonna get some toad venom flower, and we're gonna get together and we're gonna smoke it. So sure enough, we get together, we smoke it, and I thought it'd be a good idea for me to um review it live for the first time and have a very, just off the cuff um live reaction to it. Not like a constructed reaction. Like live first whiff, boom, it's on camera. You can't lie, the energy's there, the facial expressions are there. It's really hard to mask that experience, right? So I did that. I did that very much so. And I got to try uh the Hash Tribe's rendition of it, which is like the people that popularized it and marketed it and ran the bag up, because we'll continue with the story more on into that. And most of you guys are familiar with that story, but you got to understand, this is going to be set in stone, and more people are going to watch this, and they're going to be hip to what's happening right now with all this crap, right? So we're just talking about things, and maybe one day we'll have more people in here that I could riff with. And I literally put the bat signal out. Whatever. Let's get back to the conversation. So I tried the toad venom, and it's good. I enjoyed it. You can watch the video. Go back to my channel. Type in Masonic toad venom, and it'll generate the video on YouTube. And you'll see very much so that the weed is tasty. It tastes good. That's very important to me, that it tastes good. Subjectively, um, it was a feasible, good, let alone great on a greatly grown objective scale, right? So I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't like if this string was hype, 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 and then like I opened the bag and it was train wreck, I would have screamed, right? But no, you open the bag and it's this nice danky, you know, kind of hard to put your finger on it, but like I th- I th- I'll look up what the genetics are on it right now. If someone in the chat could help me, because I don't want to mess up the narrative, but just off rip, like it reminded me of wedding cake. That's what I said in the video, which would be like a doughy, fuely fire type of strain. As far as I'm concerned, with my experience smoking those types of varieties and or growing them as well. So, um, let's just say my first time smoking wedding cake, a lot of it was with Harry Palms in San Francisco. He had a bunch of rosin of it, and we were just taking hella wedding cake rosin dabs, and it kind of reminded me of like that whiff, and experience when we were doing that. But just my experience. I'm gonna look up what it is real quick. I'm gonna look up the chat. I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. Maybe you guys already beat me to it. Maybe I don't even have to look. And if you guys are in here, smack that thumbs up and smack the thumbs up. Wait up, I gotta raise the volume a bit. Oh, let me go check. Smack that thumbs up and make sure you hit that like button. Let me see if I can go put the volume up. Give me a second. I'll be back. All right. Is it better now? Is it better now? Is it better now? It's Animal Face times Sin Mints, which is Sin Mints cookies times Z. So yeah. So yeah, I could totally see the Sin Mints being like a cookie hybrid, you know, and that's what it reminds me of more so now that I kind of look at it more and people like Smoke Me Out Bruh, which is he's if you guys aren't following him on Instagram, he's very knowledgeable and I learned a lot from him. He put me on game to a lot of shit. So Smoke Me Out Bruh, he's always posting it on his story how it's like a 80% variety as far as animal cookies is concerned and how people are just infatuated with basically animal cookies. And I can totally see that. I can totally see that. So that's what animal cookies is, right? I mean, toad. Um and I like it. I liked it. I didn't like the price point that it had, and that was a $250 for 2 gram price point or something like that. And me as the consumer that I'm at, like I get it. I get it, you know. Um, but like, but eventually it will end up at the average price point of high quality raws, which is like a $60 price point that I'm familiar with with my circles, right? So, you know, and Lord knows once that variety makes it down to these huge farms and facilities, it'll just you'll have it in every shape and form and every objective quality, which is, you know, there's all types, you know. But yeah, yeah, I that's cool and it's dope, but at the same time, I can't afford that. I'm not gonna buy that. I can't go smoke that one. And if I did, I have a heavy hand when I dab, so it's just not gonna happen. So now that's just my perspective, you know. So be it. 250 2 gram jar. That was a little pricey for me. I can't do that. I kind of cap out somewhere around 120, you know. And don't get me wrong, I paid 120 for 1 gram, and homie paid 250 for that one, and then whatever. It's just a lot of money, and I wouldn't even say I don't agree with it. I would just say I'm not. I can't afford it. That's point blank period, and that's hard to swallow for some people. But as long as you are aware of it, like it is what it is, and that's the only reason that would like if one of my favorite companies and I'm at any given sesh and they have all their offerings right there, and then they got the Z, they got the papaya, they got the GMO, and they got the toad like varieties. I would probably grab a toad any given day of the week now that it's becoming more out there in the ether. But all in all, that's my perspective on my experience with the toad and the price point and me actually accepting it as itself. There's strains that are hype like Dante's Inferno and White Truffle and things like that are dog shit, right? The toad is not that. The toad is very much good and it tastes good and it's tasty. So that's the probably the best breakdown I could give you for strains that deserve a hype. But then again, Dante's Inferno never ended up in a 2 gram jar or even built the the trap LA hype. I know that's a very niche category, but and it didn't even start like the toad shit started, but in like it came from like other places too, like Oklahoma. But like the hash tribe people,
Those guys are very, very connoisseur curators. I hope I'm using all those words correctly. Like they're very good at their job, and they know high quality. You know, they don't push mids, to say the least. As far as outside looking in, and I think I have a good gauge for objective quality. So that's just my thought process on just that jar and that bag from the Hash Tribe faction, and it was good. It was good, expensive but good. And you can see my video to, check my receipts on that. I posted that before I did this episode. And also, right now, if you go to plantsmangroup.com and use Mace at the checkout, you will get a discount on your Sulfoil X. Go get you some Sulfoil X. It's my favorite product to use. You cannot use it on bundles, so don't use it on bundles. And also, let me show you something. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Oh, here we go. This is Flora Bella Trace Mineral. Go get you a bag. Use Mace at the checkout. You'll get a 25% discount. Flora Bella Bio Trace is derived from Buca tuna clay. This clay is a deposit of plant and animal life that was left here thousands of years ago. When this deposit was left here, it was encapsulated in an iron ore that preserved all the natural biology from them. When we mine this clay, we compost it for 6 to 8 months. This re-energizes and invigorates the biology in the clay. And never forget, MasonicsSeeds.co. Never forget that. But yeah, go use Mace at the checkout. And use Mace at the checkout at plantsmangroup.com. Don't sleep. Welcome back. So we talked about the toad. The toad. Everyone's talking about the toad. I fucking opened the phone. It's toad. I go on my grow. It's the toad. Toads everywhere. It was good from the Hash Tribe. I tried the full melt. Here we go. I'm back. I tried the full melt with I was hanging out with Bobby Trill. I need like a clapping let me see. Let me try that again. Clapping sound. I need a soundboard. Clapping sound effects. All right, I was hanging out with Bobby Trill. That sounded like somebody's ass cheeks getting clapped. That was sus. So let's. Yo, I was hanging out with the homie Bobby Trill, and we dabbed some. He dabbed me out with. You could I'll say toad venom, and he'll be like frog poison. So we dabbed. I think that's what they call it, frog poison. We dabbed the frog poison, and the frog poison in melt. I'm not the biggest melt guy, I don't. But it was a very clean experience, very, very smooth, very clean. It was cushy. It was cheesy. It was cookie-esque, right? It was all those qualities when I smoked that melt from West Coast Alchemy of frog poison with Bobby. And it was delicious, to say the least. But I liked the other offering way better. And I'm just a cold cure guy. Cold cure over everything. I don't care what Hash Tom has to say. I'm not here to fight with you. I know you like raw fresh press better. I like cold cure better, but I smoke big bulk half the time, so we smoke different. And cold cure, I guess it's better to polish that one instead of keep it in fresh press. But we'll talk about that later. People don't even know what we're talking about. Fucking light years ahead. So the ones that do, those are my people. And then they're not my people because some of them, they don't get it how they live. I like to think. Or maybe they're just not gluttons like me. I don't like to think I'm a glutton. I'm just excessive. West Coast Alchemy, melt. All right. So those are the 3 offerings of it I've tried. So you got the cold cure from the Hash Tribe people. You got the Mylar that's shaped like a frog face, a toad face from the Hash Tribe people. Both of those were good and feasible. And then you had the what's the other one? The West Coast Alchemy. And then Simply Mary sent me a jar of what I thought was just Toad by itself, but then I read it closely. I looked at it closely. I need to look at it closely, emoji guy. Where's he at when you need him? Okay, here's the jar. And then I looked at it closely, and I actually ended up smoking about 7 grams in total of this Galaxy Toad, is what they call it. And the Croissant Galaxy Toad is boo 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 boo. I seen it on here the other day, or I thought I did. It was probably on the other jar. But yeah, Galaxy Toad, I want to say was like it had the qualities of the previous 2 batches. We'll just say that, right? But they all seem just a little bit different, you know? Like this one, and of course, even like from the grower's perspective, right? Or like from the grower's point of view, or what the fuck am I talking about? As far as growers are concerned, of course they're all different, right? Like that those guys grew that one, this, and they're all going to be different. But even like if they weren't grown by different growers, I still kind of felt like they were different varieties. But of course, this one was. I think this one was advertised as a different variety. But all in all, like I tried those 3, and sure enough, even at a sesh, in between trying it and then trying it again from Bobby Trill, and then even before I had this one, I was at a sesh, and this guy that I did a trade with for rosin for seeds, he's all like, "Look, I have toad venom," and he's like, "Want to do a trade?" And he just like gave me a whole jar, and the way they grew it, and I guess they're just pumping out weight or something. That shit was bland as a motherfucker as far as taste was concerned, and I already knew just smelling it, but you could smell the toad in there for sure. But I didn't. I think we rolled one up and we burnt it, and it was black as a motherfucker, and we were just like, no fucking thanks, bland, nasty. We didn't smoke it, but you could smell the toad in there from the weed, and that weed's probably still over there. And it wasn't good at all. That weed was fucking terrible. And not that the strain was terrible, because you could smell it, you could tell it was a promising variety. But it like objectively it was dog shit. As far as how it was grown. So I tried it, bam, 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 and then, so the last time I tried it was from one of these jars. I smoked 2 jars of this, and then I tried it. Well, I didn't try it this time. I was hanging out with Glenn from Green Dragon, and they had a fresh jar of it there, and I got to smell it. I didn't even ask for any. I just smelled it. Ooh, okay, cool. And the way they grew it, and it was super fresh. I couldn't really catch my nose on it as far as like remembering every single toad till then. I couldn't really catch my nose on it, but it was super fresh dank weed. I'll tell you that for sure. But I couldn't catch the whiff. But it was there. It was there, but I'd be lying to you if I would be like it was as. But then again, you got to remember I didn't try it that day. I just kind of looked at this super fresh bud that smelled more fresh than cured and aromatic. It was probably like still off gassing, changing over, whatever words help me describe that. I couldn't fucking catch the whiff I would like to catch when I'm smelling a jar to catch all the aromatics, right? But it was the Becky, right? So. Well, the toad venom, and I smelled it, and that was like that time, right? And then like last Sunday, I was hanging out at a pop-up that we had in LA, and let me check my phone, make sure nobody's here or somebody's here. So I was at let me see, I was at the pop-up, and a buddy came with smalls of the Galaxy Toad. Not the Galaxy Toad, the actual Becky, the toad venom from Green Dragon. And we smoked a blunt of it, and it was okay. It was okay. Like, it was smalls. If I had to put a rating on it, it was like a 6.5 out of 10. You know, Lord knows if it was bigs, it would be like a 7.5 out of 8, which is good for rec weed. You know, I'm not mad at that, you know, and it's probably affordable. It probably wasn't 250 for let me see. For what's it called? Like it's more tangible, to say the least. You know who else gave me a nug? They're hitting me up right now. The homie Nocturnal gave me a bud, just even more recently, and his smell really mad decent, you know, and his was good too. His was good too, probably as good as like the Green Dragon one. You know what I mean? So, you know, just throwing it out there. You know, it's out there. I've had it. It's objectively a good genetic. Straight. It's not fucking Dante's Inferno. It's not White Truffle. Shit. It's not Purple Punch, bro. Like it's not that aroma. You know, whereas Purple Punch is like a chalky, fruity nothing. You know, you got White Truffle. It's like a lavender, like rubbery, like you. It smells good, but you can never taste that shit, right? And then you got Dante's, which is like a mix of both of those, you know. And then you got fucking Gorilla Butter, terrible fucking strain. You got fucking White Truffle, and then you got those two last strains called a couple other things and hybridized called something nice, and all those are fucking terrible. Like the Toad Venom isn't that at all. No doubt. It's not that, not even a little bit. Objectively, as far as genetics are concerned. To me. And I know that's subjective too, but we'll talk about that another time too. Toad Venom. Toad Venom, Toad Venom, Toad Venom. Oh, what else happened with Toad Venom? So it's later on, people remember, not everybody knows, like people just kind of pick up the pieces. How do I put it? So there were clones of Toad Venom sold by, I want to say, Archive, and then I heard Craft Farmer was selling some. I won't say how Craft Farmer got his, even though I might know. And I want to say Archive got his straight from Green Dragon, because he went live yesterday or something, and he kind of talked about it. And his whole timeline is on his story. But what had happened with him is he had a mix up with clones. Oh, well. So somehow, some way, as Archive's doing his rollout for he did like a clone drop, as well as he's rolling out a hybrid line with his I want to say he crossed it into I'm so dead. You're out of control. This food, my buddy wants to have his piece. So check it out. Archive, he's doing a rollout on it, and this, I want to say the rollout for the clone was like in November, some shit, you know. So he's doing like the clone rollout. Maybe it was in December. You know, time goes by so fast. Maybe it was in fucking January. I don't know. I just know he had a clone drop recently, and he's rolling out regular seeds, and they're like Ichiban hybrids, and it's like his Keeper Mel, which I want to say is like the Moonbow, and he crossed it into the Toad Venom, and he's calling it Ichiban. What does Ichiban mean? Let's look up what Ichiban means. I think that's kind of important. Ichiban. Okay, Ichiban. Ichiban, is that, are they naming it after the soup? Ichiban meaning, let's see. What does it mean? Ichiban meaning. Number one, first or best? I'm dead. That's a good name for the strain though. So that's what it means. It means number one, first or best. That's the first things that come up. Top rank, most preferred item. So there you go. In case you guys didn't know. So Archive does his Ichiban rollout, sells actual Toad Venom plants. and um the internet fucked with it, and they fuck with archive, archive people, myself included. I like to grow archive seeds. I'm not mad at that. So he's doing, and I wouldn't have mind a Ichiban pack myself, but at the time I just wasn't, I didn't buy the seeds, and I wouldn't. I'm growing Zwoosh right now. We'll be all right. I'm growing Dosi. I'm growing Zwoosh. I'll be fine. And I just got the Toad Venom cut recently. Maybe I'll get a Ichiban cut from the homies. And Oishi's fire. Rainbow Belts is fire. Good gear. Great gear to say the least. So he does the rollout, and somehow, some way, I don't know where, but like he posted on his story that he has the fake cut, or something like that. Not that he has the fake cut. That that's a terrible way of fucking wording it. Jesus Christ. I gotta watch what I say. He sold some cuts, and apparently some of them got mislabeled. And the 5 people, it turns out it wasn't a lot of people, or the 10 people, there wasn't a lot of people that bought them. I guess what happened, but this is from anecdotal, like me listening and trying to remember. This isn't just guessing. From what I remember, people were noticing that it wasn't Toad Venom. And so he kind of goes out of his way, tells the internet, hey, there might have been a mix-up, and you guys can have your money back for the seed guys. And the ones that didn't get their money, that don't want their money back, you're still going to get a replacement package. And then for the clone guys, kind of, something honorable as well, I'd imagine, right? And that's what happened, right? He says, I think from the live yesterday, that he might have mislabeled the clone. And from here to there, from the quarantine process, from here to there, that he might have taken the wrong cutting and sent it to the right person, or something like that, right? Just a mislabel from here to there, and my thought process, I'll be pretty straight to the point. Like, shit happens, right? Like if I'm selling clones, I like to hope every time that it's coming off the exact plant. But then again, shit happens, bro. But then again, like, I don't think that would happen to me. But never say never, right? And then with like the seeds, right? I shuck my own beans and I smell my own plants, so I would know. It's just, I guess, when you delegate task, or from here to there, like, shit can happen. And that shit's whack, right? And all you could do is own up to it. And then, okay, he owns up to it, offers everybody whatever, a refund and or not. You can't be mad at that, you can't take away everything he did just because of that. And I'm a tough fucking critic. I'm a piece of shit. And I might have made a meme, and it's still up, or two, right? But like, you gotta be reasonable here. You can't be like a fucking crusader about it. Shit happens, bro. And that shit's whack. The homie says he'll come and break it down. I'm telling you, pull up. Where you at? We got time. We got all night. So I have a homie that says he can come help break it down. I have another microphone right here. I'll pull it up. And bring some weed if you have some, so I can roll it up. I got some weed right here too to roll up. And I got dabs. So that's kind of that, bro. We're gonna need a bong. I have a dirty ass bong, if you want to use that dirty ass bong. So, and then there's the craft farmer situation, where he has a cut that he sells, and he kind of hopped on board. And I don't care enough to go get the nitty gritty on this, because it's not that important to me, honestly. Like, oh, but who said it and who started it? That shit, it's to me it's counterproductive. But I guess it is a little productive for like you guys as entertainment sake and this and that. But I'm just trying to focus on not being too nasty about it. What else? What else was there with that ordeal? I know firsthand the homie Easy Seeds. He's a homie of mine. He's a friend of mine. He's been here before. We've chopped it up. We've done official collaborations ourselves. I've grown a lot of his gear, his Honey Gak, his Gak Zuka, his Momo, his Gazukar. The list goes on. His fucking his 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 lineup is immaculate. We'll just say that. He does really good breeding. He's one of my favorite breeders. He's a killer. So Easy Seeds, I believe he bought his clone from Archive. I'm almost certain he did. And he, grew it out, starts doing his reversal, and starts to, flower it out and everything. And he's doing his reversal. He's doing his reversal. Every day almost, he's posting about it on Instagram. And he's, building up that natural organic marketing hype, and everyone's watching the show. And let me see. And as the word gets out, he told me he took a sample to Glenn at Green Dragon, and that it for sure wasn't, the Becky that they grow there, right? That it was more of a limey Kush. And immediately after all that bomb dropped, he starts to just call it the Temu Toad. And he's not necessarily stoked about it, So, but he's very he knows how to take it on the chin. Like he does, Lord knows everything he did pre-Toad is 1,100 times better. So the Toad is just another aroma that people are going to be more familiar with and be able to distinguish, just like they do everything else, more so because it's going to be in more people's pipes, because it's going to be grown more as time goes by, as opposed to just, the people that smoke at Green Dragon and know it as Becky, and or the Hash Tribe factions and all the people that trickled from that cup, spilled over from that cup. But yeah, Easy Seeds did a pollination, and all that shit pretty much hit the shitter because, apparently it wasn't the real Toad or even the Becky. So because of, people like that got hit by that, Archive caught flack because of that, because of those situations from people like Easy Seeds as well. He was going pretty hard. B-Easy was going pretty hard. It's crazy that like B-Easy's like namesake now, from my last time I did a podcast from when I first started, and B-Easy's very vocal on X, and like even the fact that Archives, like if you went like from the outside looking in, or just looking, like they're constantly fighting, and it's almost like, oh, like it's almost like in the book of fucking Power or whatever, like bringing someone down to your level, now you're on their level, and it's kind of like that in action, whatever way you want to look at it. And that's, I don't know if they'll watch this, but I only look crazy. And they're both cool guys. I know B-Easy, I met him in person. I hung out with him just for a little bit, just for a tiny bit, in Lorenzo's club at Terps Army. We're smoking on the couch. I believe he let me hit his blunt, no homo. And Fletcher, we've had our tiffs, but I am a student and he's more of a teacher. All right, we'll just put that as that. But I'm a very, 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 good student. I like to think I love this game. And whatever. Fucking SpongeBob, bro. Sorry. Um, so Preferred Gardens, I believe, also might have bought in a clone, and he kind of did a whole spiel on how his wasn't real as well. And more recently, they had a taste testing on the Wizard Trees camp, and I guess Jake Ronan pulled up, and they came to the conclusion that their toad variety wasn't real as well. So in about 30 minutes, we'll have more toad intel. Today's Toad Day. This is episode 1 with Masonic Smoker. Guys, go to plantsmangroup.com and use Mace at the checkout. Go get you some Sulfo X. Go to Florabella, buyflorabella.com and use Mace at the checkout as well. And you're going to get hooked up right there as well. I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. How you guys doing today, man? Episode 1. We're here. 128 people watching. I'm just here by myself doing this too, man. Off the cuff. Let's go. We're back, baby. Oh, yo, Free Seed Day, April 18th. Pull up in Los Angeles. It's going to be in South Bay. More details coming soon. Free Seed Day, April 18th. More details coming soon. As far as I'm concerned right now, Exotic Mike's camp will be in the house. Exotic Seeds, Exotic Genetics. They will be in the house. Their camp. So pull up. They always throw down every single year. They're some of our best supporters for Free Seed Day since like day one, I want to say. DNA will be in the house again. I hit up Hayes Valley Nursery. I hit up and they hit up Shord, and they said they are going to try to make it, and more than likely yes as well. So already 3 big dogs pulling up. We got some vendors locked in. Shout out Nocturnal. He'll be there. He'll be here in a bit too. He locked in for the venue. He's a badass grower. I used to get clones off of him back in the day, and I got to grow him. I don't know who he works close with, but I know he works with some killers. And he's a really clean cut indoor grower, badass grower, and you know, he'll say more as much as he wants to say, but just know that's my relationship with Knock. He's a local too. He's not too far from here. So you got Knock, and then my homie 420 Butterman's pulling up. He's a sick ass homie. And we're gonna have more people pull up. So just know, I know off rip, those 2 guys are locked the fucking. Oh, the homie Realm Trips will be in the house as well. Shout out him. And we're gonna get as many people as we can in there, you know. And we always do. It's we already got the venue locked in. We got a half of the vendors locked in already. We have like 10 spots left. So this is our 6th annual Free Seed Day. Last Free Seed Day, we had 1,000 people pull up. We divvied up 1,000 bags, and each bag had at least 5 to 7 to 10 packs in there, depending on where you were placed. I want to say even more than 5. I want to say average 7, and some even had like more. And then that was just what you got as soon as you walked in, and then you got to walk around and meet all the breeders and vendors and just people there, and some of them had more seeds. People hanging around had more seeds. There was seeds all over the place. Free Seed Day, baby. So far, my homie Gunja already sent in his offerings. Shout out Gunja. I know Dan Rebel sending some 60 packs of like double OG Chem and a double OG Chem hybrid. Shout out Dan Rebel Dan. He's always throwing down. Do me a favor, go check out his more recent song and leave a comment on his page. Tell him Mace sent you. That'll make him really happy. We got to support each other. The only way is to hold each other up. And the song ain't bad. That motherfucker rap his ass off. He's got a real rugged, like East Coast boom bap, like actual friggin' like grower vibe. You know, I'm gonna tell you exactly his shit right now. We're gonna have Washed LA there. Washed LA is gonna be in the house. All right, boom. All right, so it's right here. It's Danny Hustle. Go check out Danny Hustle on YouTube and drop a comment. You got to be have a YouTube account to watch it. Let me read the comments though. We're back. We're back. Beep 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 beep. All right. 155 people watching. Let's grow. Hit that like. Bigger venue this year. I'm bad with size, but I want to say it's around the same size, brother. And I think last venue was good. We didn't need more size than that, bro. It's all good. Everybody in one spot. It's a free day, bro. It's a free day for the community. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. I guess we could talk less about Toad, and we could talk about other stuff, but feel free to ask me anything. Wizard Tree sounds pissed. Is that so? They said they spent a lot of money on that, or what? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Yo, let's go. Thank you for locking in on the Florabella, Misha. I see a lot of regulars in the chat. Shout out G Money in the chat. I see you, big dog. How long does Stellar Collision go for in Bloom? I would go 65 days. No longer than that, though. Just keep your eye on it. Any exciting new crosses? So right now I'm working the Tropicana line. The thing with Trop is I came under that faction. One of my mentors, I hate to say it, but like one of the guys I really learned a lot from, and a lot of things not to do as well, is Oni. Oni, the guy that popularized a lot of you guys' favorite strains, and Harry Palms that made those motherfuckers, right? And those two guys. So those two guys are the reason this fucking monster exists, right? So I used to go on Instagram and run amok and be very polarizing towards certain people, breeders included, growers included. And one of the people that took a liking to me was Harry Palms. And Harry Palms gave me my first set of seeds. We talked about that in the origin story. And he would talk to me a lot on Instagram, and he's like, "Oh, we're going to be in town. You should come say what's up." And I did. I made it my mission to go say what's up, say hi to him. I want to say this is like 10 years ago, like 2016 or some shit. And I want to go say hi. And that day, there was a guy who I didn't know who he was. And he's like, Harry seen me first. And he's like, "What's up? Boo, boo, boo." Like, he like kind of steps to the back towards the seeds are, because I think he told me, "I'm gonna get you something." And then a guy comes up to me, because I think Harry told him who I was. He's like, "Oh, this is Masonic." And the guy knew who I was, because I show my face. But I didn't know who the guy was, because he's never showed his face. And the guy shows me a jar. And then he puts it back in his pocket. But whatever, that's another story. He just kind of showed it off, you know? Hey, bro. That guy was Nick. Oni. And Oni got to know me more because I was like one of the first people to use memes to communicate myself. And it was the early stages of cannabis memes. There was already memes. Some of the first cannabis memes I seen on Instagram were like OGKB memes, and the other memes I would see a lot of were Mills Pays the Bills memes. You know, I just remember those being some of the first two meme campaigns, you could say the least. And I just did it because I came from another era, you know, like I came from the cesspool of 4chan. And I wasn't like super 4chan nerdy. I just knew there was weird shit on there and I would look at some of the memes sometimes and whatever. Let's not talk about that. So I kind of brought that nasty shit that I had to unlearn and I literally just spilled it over to Instagram while like making a fool of myself. And some people liked it. Some people thought it was a character. They're like, "Oh my god, you're so off the cuff. You're so edgy. We love you, Mace. You're so edgy. You drink every night and post fucking horrible memes that make people fucking cringe." People love that shit, and I didn't. Now that I look back at it, I'm not. It's not my proudest moment. And Harry fucked with that, and a lot of people did. You know, a lot of people did because it's like barbershop talk. You know, it's not like it's like Marlboro Man shit. Like it's whatever, dude. You know, take it for whatever it is. You know, and macho shit, whatever, bro. I don't know what it is, but something about that edgy shit that people are into. And Harry gave me these seeds, and I popped them all, and Oni ended up buying them from me, and we end up working together because I'm good at engaging with the audience and using like my just me. I'm just me. I don't got I just be me, you know? And people fuck with it. And Oni fucked with that. Oni was my best friend for a very long time. For a very long time, he was my best friend, and he's still my friend, kinda. I just can't. He's such a good friend of mine that I have to not be close to him. I have to. I love him so much that I have to keep his ass over there because then it'd get disrespectful, right? That's how much I love that guy. As fucking shitty as he was, I don't know how he is now. I don't keep up. You know, I'm a terrible friend like that. But Harry was the one that introduced me to that fool, and we traveled the world, bro. Fucking, we went to Colorado, we went to Oregon, we went to Maine, we went to fucking St. Louis, we went to Spain, you know, and we did all those multiple times over, you know, and he was a good friend, but he started doing other stuff that I didn't agree with, and I had to disassociate myself with some of the things that he entangled himself with and associated himself with just out of to save myself and all the other relationships that I already have that necessarily don't agree with his take either, and it's just safer to play like that, you know. But I forgot what we were talking about, and it's okay because we are talking origin stories too. Oh, you're talking about my new project. So all that to say is I'm really close to the people that invented Tropicana, right? Wilson was made with a trop backbone as well as a papaya fem. Papaya fem crossed into the trop makes my Wilson line and all its sisters that I created at the same time and brothers. And that's what I decided to do 10 years later, and because I feel I am the right person to continue that line, as well as Bloom because he still exists, and Nick under his Hoshu fucking banner, or Oni as the fucking publicly traded company if they ever decide to do some breeding or whatever, you know? So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing Trop. And I've already started to roll them out. If you guys haven't seen, check them out. I've already started doing Trop's my new thing. Not that it's my new thing, it's I'm revisiting it. I've done popped hella packs of it, and I hunted a really nice male. I have a really nice female. I have my whole library, and I already started to trinkle some out. And that's my next thing. I don't know if you guys noticed. I think I have a visitor. Let me go check. Let me check. But yeah, Trop's next, brother. I don't know if you noticed. Trop. And Toad Venom is like emphasis on that too, you know?
Not just yet. So emphasis on Toad and Tropicana. Tropicana more so, but gonna of course gonna make a Toad reg variety, probably Toad Trop, but I'm gonna attempt to do something with that as well. I could hunt through some Toad Trops, find a Toad Mel, just grow them out, but that would take a little bit more time. But off rip, just get busy with more so the Trop. I'm already starting that, and I'm into more territory of it. There'll be about 1, 2, 3 more waves of Trop hybrids dropping. The second one should have itself, F3, followed by another F3, but a bigger bust on the third one. The second one will have a small batch of it. And the Toad stuff, it's gonna, like, it's already coming. Like, just give it some time. Like, the Toad stuff could be here as soon as it's already outside in veg, and it could be ready in like 8 weeks, 10 weeks or something, So shit happens like that. And that would be a reg Toad Trop. So we got to think of a good name for the purple toad, Tangy Toad, Tangy Tadpole. I don't fucking know. Just think of a good one, So that's coming. That's coming up real quick. Tropicana. I like Trop hybrids. I think Trop is a great strain. If Trop were to leave, I think a lot of people would be upset. My library is pretty fucking dope, so I got a lot of nice Trop hybrids to drop with it. I've already tested out a few, and like I grew the Candy Shush Trop, the Grape Gas Trop. I grew a bunch of them actually, but those are the two I could just remember off rip, and they were really fucking good. Like the Trop Mel is chef's kiss. He's got all the purple qualities, and he's got like a cherry, tangy aroma, and he has really nice heads, in the progeny as well. So it's not greasing up the strains gnarly, and it's giving it a really, really nice dark purple hue that I'm fascinated with. Always have been. And that's a really nice, mix for plants, I like to say. But yeah, that's what we're revisiting. We're doing Tropicana legwork. If you guys are in the chat, this is episode 1. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, hit that like. Hell yeah, Cherry Kush is top, bro. Cherry Kush is one of my favorite strains ever. Hit that Trop. Hit that Trop. Make sure you guys hit that like. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Out of all the Freak Show crosses, which ones are you interested in? So the thing with the Freak Show crosses, I like what I like, bro. Like, I kind of have my mind set already on everything, right? So like, what does that mean, right? Like the Freak Show Mel that I used for my line 2 seasons ago now, going on 3, right? When I was doing the line, my objective was solely to have that Fern Pinite expression. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. In the seed stock with whatever varieties I've already locked in, right? So like if I got a honeybee, if I got a gelato, if I got a Z, if I got a peanut butter breath, if I got, you name it, your favorite strain, a OG, a Starburst, I'm a sour, a shishka berry, anything, all those aromas, right? With a fern-like expression, right? Like a gnarly one, not just like, oh, it kind of looks like it has it, or oh, no, like it's got it, right? So that was my objective, like gnarly looking plants with aromas that I fuck with to the max, right? And that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened, right? So I did lemon tree freak show. I did honey banana freak show, just to name two. Off rip, I did Tahoe freak show, and they all are great. What I was dreading, what I was all like, oh my God, if this happens, I'm fucked. Didn't happen. And what's that? What's that? Jack, Trainwreck, Super Lemon Haze. That did not happen. The Mel aromatically was not that. God bless. And it was just all someone could ask for. And it was something that wasn't everywhere. Like the Mel didn't offer a aroma that was regurgitated, to say the least. How would I describe the Mel aroma that it offered to the progeny? Silver's not a fucking smell, but that bitch smelled silver, right? Like powdered, evergreen, cushy. Those qualities are and powdery's not a fucking smell either, but evergreen kush is, right? And that's kind of the qualities that it brought to the seeds that I made with it, which was great. Like I couldn't even have guessed that strain, right? And it blended really well with all the with anything and everything. It's just one of those varieties where it doesn't dominate the progeny and it literally just kind of blends in there. You know, it's like a nice remix of a aroma. And that's what the Freak Show did. Whereas the Starburst completely wrecks and dominates the progeny when it's there. It's just apparently in there where it just takes over, where it's all like, bro, what is this? Is this just a fucking full Starburst IBL fucking line or something? Wherever no, it's just so apparent, and it's hard to find a nuance with even that Mel and its progeny, as opposed to the Freak Show and everything that came from it. So the Freak Show ended up coming out really good. My objective ended up coming out where you will find that crazy Freak Show expression with the aromas from the receiving end, which would be mom, right? And that's fucking dope, bro. That's so fucking dope. I think we got a visitor. We got one visitor coming in. And that's the coolest shit that could ever happen with the fucking Freak Show, bro. Yo, we got 180 people up in this motherfucker. Smack that thumbs up and hit that like button, bro. Man, I like it. We got 180 people. We almost got a new visitor coming in a bit, so he'll be able to take over the microphone for a bit. We got episode 1 up in this motherfucker. Let's go. Make sure you guys go to MasonicSeeds.co, baby. Tap in. What's cracking, loco? Right here, I got the first fucking episode going right now already. I got 180 motherfuckers watching already, fool. No mamas, these fools are watching. Hey, yo, smack that thumbs up, fools. Smack that thumbs up. It's episode 1 up in this motherfucker. Go to Plants Man Group. Oh, yeah. Go to plantsmangroup.com. Use Mace at the checkout and get you a big ass bottle of Sulfoil X. Dude, we use 4 things at the garden, okay? You want to know the 4 things? We use Sulfoil X. We use Flora Bella Trace Minerals. We use the water. And we use the sun. That's it, baby. Nothing else, baby. And anybody else that wants to sponsor us, we'll use your shit too, big dog. But for now, that's it. Those 2 things, baby. Florabella Trace Minerals. Use Mace at the checkout. Florabella Biotrace is derived from Buca tuna clay. This clay is a deposit of plant and animal life that was left here thousands of years ago. When this deposit was left here, it was encapsulated in an iron ore that preserved all the natural biology from them. When we mine this clay, we compost it for 6 to 8 months. This re-energizes and invigorates the biology in the clay. Florabella Biotrace contains over 70 different trace minerals, which are very deficient in agricultural today. Florabella Biotrace also contains humic and fulvic acid, which aids in making these trace minerals available to the plant. Go lock in today. Use Mace at the checkout. This is Omri listed and CDFA registered. So, you know, it's the good stuff, baby. I ain't selling you no bullshit, baby. Tap the fuck in. This guy went through all the proper procedures to get you motherfuckers the good shit. Don't sleep. And also go to Plantsman Group. Use Mace at the checkout as well. You can't use it on bundled items or discounted items. Let me tell you more info about the Plantsman Group, homie, right here real quick. Because it's important that you know this for anybody making an order. And I think we got a special guest coming in a bit. So, beep. Here we go. Mace for 15% off all orders, not applicable for bundles on the website. Those are already discounted. All orders ship following week, straight from the insectary. Overnight shipping for high quality, control, and efficacy. Don't sleep, baby. Mace at the checkout. Go to plantsmangroup.com, baby. Don't sleep. How you guys doing? Let me check that chat out a little bit more. What's up, chat? Shee. Welcome to the chat. Make sure you hit that like. Strawberry Diesel Cookies Freak Show fire, bro. That Strawberry Diesel Cookies was like strawberry kush. I would say more kush than cookies, brother. I would say more kush. We grew the shit out of that strain. We fucking washed the shit out of it. We busted out a nice bed of it. It was an early fast chunker finisher. She banged, bro. Don't sleep on that one. I think we call that shit like Red Cookie Monster or some shit. Oh, I just got the Wing Wang cut. I just got that shit recently. The tag said Wing Wang. I said, what the fuck is Wing Wang? And then the homie's like, I think that's a sour diesel. And I pulled the tag up a little more, and sure enough, it's this SD on it. I be getting some cuts sometimes. Shout out the homies that gave me cuts. I don't want to put them on blast like that. You know, those are like the secret guys behind the scenes. They don't really need the credit. You know, they don't read. Not that they don't need the credit, but they don't care for the glory. Like, they don't give a fuck. You know, these guys are, I like to call them contract killers. You know, they're like assassins, you know? Like, real ones know them, you know? Like, if I had to put it, like these are the guys that write for, like, Jay-Z and Dr. Dre. Like, that's who the homie is. Like, he's the guy that would write for Kendrick, you know? I hate to say it, but, like, if I needed someone to breed for me, it would be him. Like, hey, I need you to breed for me. Like, not that happens, but like, he'd be the guy. He'd be the guy. 100% he'd be the guy. And his name is, I can't even put him, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. We'll find out later on another episode. Maybe we'll have him on the show one day. Maybe we'll have him on the show one day. You can wear a paper bag with holes in it. He's one of my biggest supporters, and I'm one of his biggest supporters. I love that guy. He knows who he is. He don't even watch this shit. Like, that's how big of a supporter he is. He don't even need to watch this shit. He just loves the show. We got a visitor coming in a bit. Another thing that happened recently, my homie Trichrome Tortoise got hemmed up really nasty. It came out on TV. The whole internet's going crazy about it. And it's unfortunate that the internet's a horrible place. And it's unfortunate that the homie, like, he was rolling really hot, you know? And whatever, you know? I accept my homies for who they are. I accept everyone for who they are. And he's my homie. We've had fun together. We travel together, you know? He's a supporter of my brand. And I'm a supporter of him, bro. And I know a lot of motherfuckers talk shit, but that's my boy, you know? Take it easy on my boy, dog. You know, and you could talk shit to me, but, you know, talk shit to whoever you want, but, you know, be nicer, bro. Be nicer. It's easy to talk shit. And yeah, that shit was pretty dumb, all right? But you can't go around accusing motherfuckers like that. And I know recently there was like a rat thing that went around, and like at least wait for that, you know, if that is even the case. You have to have paperwork to prove shit, and he seems pretty adamant about it, and he's my friend too, so I'm not into that shit, you know. That fool did some dumb shit. Fools are over here. It's almost like they're like praising the police and glorifying him getting pinned when they don't even sympathize with him being in the same field that we're in, and it could happen to anybody. But he was rolling hot, and you know, vacuum seal or not, like hot's hot, you know. It's just whack, you know, and it's whack that it happened to a close friend of mine, and it's on fucking national television, and it's kind of the locale right now on the internet, and I could sympathize with him because he's my friend. But you know, it happened to me too. I got hemmed up at the airport, and they had me in handcuffs at LAX, and that shit's not fun, you know. I've never told on nobody, you know. So, but then again, whole different situation. I didn't have I don't even know how many grams they weighed on the TV, but it was a whole fucking lot. So, PT, just lay low. You know, don't do that no more. Fucking, and everybody that fucking with the homie, take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Fucking, don't be so fucking mean about it. And that shit was stupid, but you know, you can't. That's it. Like the situation was stupid. You call them stupid, but you can't go past that. People are quick to be like, oh, but this and that. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Everyone's a fucking detective nowadays. Everyone's a fucking hardcore convict and shit. Like, take it easy, bro. Take it easy. That shit's whack though. Some funny shit did come out of it. The dude smoking the the dude smoking the dab, right? He's like, so this is, he's like, so like matter of fact, like he's like, I know what I'm talking about, right? Like, so you put the product here and you inhale it here. Then you get it like this. They're so funny, man. I'm pretty sure I got company. Let me go open this. Put up your microphone here, that way you get some voice in there. Ooh, that's bright. It's always brighter than it looks. All right, we got a special guest. He's gonna tell us everything about Toad that we don't know that he knows.
What I can.
What I can. Whatever he could divulge. We know there's a lot of tea that you can't. Because it's so fucking mysterious.
When you're working underneath the stage, behind the scenes, underneath New York City, there's something you can't say.
Speaking of underneath New York City, have you seen the videos of the juice coming out? I'm like, can we say it? Are we allowed to say it?
That's everyone coming out with the fronts of blue dream cuts.
Pretty
Blue
much.
Toad, bro. I got it.
100%.
I'm reversing it.
100%. Coming up
A little bit short. I just gotta move this shit.
And then there's the natural gravel leak. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we're gonna have a guest today, but I'm glad we do. You're watching the fucking the thing like
I was watching. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I got too much going on. And then I hear what's going on. I'm like, I gotta pull up.
Yeah.
Gotta pull up.
Let me see.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, let's go.
You know, that's how I look at it. Like, you know, you want me on that side?
You sit right there. Right there.
On this side?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn your mic on. Do that one. All right. Try talking into it.
Hello, check.
Yep. Can
Hello,
you guys
hello,
hear him,
check.
guys? Can you
Hello,
guys hear him?
check.
Chat, and then I'm gonna fix the camera.
Got to fall down
Oh, you're
over here.
introduced now, please.
Oh.
Introduce yourself first, and then we'll talk about anything and everything. I'm gonna use
Let me fix myself real quick.
You right there?
No. Yeah, here. Check it out. Check it out.
Bring the toad.
No, that's Blue Dream. That's Blue Dream. I got the white runts right here.
Runs.
Yeah, if I can get the. It's not
All
white.
kinds of runs, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
All kinds of runs. Pink runs.
So, I'm a local breeder here, grower, cultivator, tech, grow room builder here locally in South Bay. I go by Nocturnal Seeds. Been doing it. I'd say successfully 8 years, but overall like 13 years I've been growing. So I've been sitting in the shadows, working at night and just plucking away, and just how it is, you know. The best things happen in silence. That's where the toad came from. Happens in silence. The best stuff is made in teeny breeding tents like that. They're made in. It's made. The stuff is made. The stuff that people talk about aren't made in massive breeding rooms. That's not it, but
Which one's that?
that's the Paichu.
Oh, fire. That smells really nice.
Z. It's very Z dominant, but that's why it's not popular, dude.
Which one's this?
That's the toad. That's it.
I could see it.
Yeah. It's very rich smell, and it's still fresh. It's still fresh, and that just got pulled out of the pound bag.
The Paichu smells good though.
It's fire as fuck.
It smells like biscotti.
But look at it.
Am
Just look at
am I crazy for saying
No,
biscotti?
no, just look at it though. That's why no one likes it.
It smells so. I hate to say it smells better.
It's Z. It's if you
Yeah.
look at it on the vine, literally it's like a taller version of Z pie. Literally, like
It's good.
it's so bomb. It's like even on the vine, I was like, oh fuck, it's just like it, and it's gonna get better. That just got trimmed like 3 days ago.
When I think Paichu, I think like the Haichu, and I think fruity, and I'm like a fruity strain, and I'm like, no, this is some straight like
It's more Z. It's very deceiving.
it's no fruit to me.
It's no fruit.
It's cushy,
It's cushy.
cushy Z.
Yeah.
And it's got pie in there
The
too.
better version of Z. I always say the Z
Yeah.
pie is the better version of Z. I know everyone's gonna be like, oh.
I mean, it's a shade of Z, and I love Z, and I wouldn't say it's better. I would say it's just as good.
Yeah.
Like it's like, and I could see it being better, but like Z like by itself to me.
Yeah, it's
And-
phenomenal.
but it's for sure not a bad rendition of Z, and it's a really fucking great rendition of it. And I could see the Z in there, but it's its own fucking thing now. You know what I mean? Like it's Z's too it's like anxiety. It's too astringent. You know?
Z is gonna do the same thing, just like Runts did, and just like Toad's doing. It's bridging a gap into a terp that we don't have and is not available. There's nothing like the Toad.
Yeah.
Nothing that smells like. There's nothing that's that mouth watering. There's nothing that. If we take bong rips and you just hit it and you're sitting here, you could just taste it in your throat. You could just you keep tasting. It's so rich and it's so mouth wetting and mouth watering. It's going to bridge a gap to a whole new, because even the stuff that we're doing behind the scenes and other people are doing behind the scenes that are working with legit cuts of it. It's hard to get it to come through, but if you can get the toad to come through on certain stuff, it really shines. But it's tough.
If you were to describe the toad, generally, what would be like? What would be okay? What's toad like?
Well, here's the deal.
Aromatically, what's it smell like?
So
to you?
here's the deal. We need to start with the basis of it. First of all, it's not a very sensitive strain. There's nothing bad about it. But the only thing I could say bad about it, if it's ran too short, it doesn't get that layered Z nose to it. It gets more of a gassy terp. So a lot of these people that are getting these gassy toads that are supposedly toads and all this could be toads that are pulled early.
Okay.
Because I've ran it. I mean, that's like batch like 14.
Okay. So when was your start as early as you can? And what was like, when did you know? When did it get called toad? What was it given to you as? And what's your part of
So, man, the story's so deep with me. So
Yeah.
me and Canopy Builders is Ronin Seeds. They're the same entity. Ronin Seeds Instagram got taken down. They started a new page. The new page is Ronin Connected. Canopy Builders' partner in his seed company is running Ronin Connected now.
that? Okay.
So Ronin Connected, when that happened, right when they lost their pages, right when I got it. It's pretty much right when they got it back from Derek, and they figured out that it's something that is they need to fuck with. I got it then. Probably, I would say, early 2022.
And you got it from Ronin.
I got it from Ronin Canopy Builders.
Okay.
Because everyone thinks like Ronin Connected like is Canopy Builders. Right now, that's not the case.
Okay.
Back then, it was the same entity, but
Yeah.
now
Same players,
but
Yeah.
different people are running. Like if you tag Ronin Connected, it's Jake.
no doubt.
It's not Danny Canopy Builders. So
Okay.
there's the entities are different that are running right now. But
When you got it from Canopy and Ronin, who would you say you got it from individually there? Like who vetted that situation?
Canopy Builders, 100%. That's my boy. We
so
grew up
so
in
that
the
would
trap.
be, that would be Danny.
Yes.
Okay.
We grew up in the trap. I've had his back before. I don't like saying it like this, but before any of this was even in the picture, before the Sissy company, before anything, I knew Danny.
I remember you were passionate about the Sherb cake,
So once
and
again,
I think that one's fire too. Sherb
so
cake.
I don't like releasing everything that I'm working on at this moment, but yes, there is Sherb Cake workings in the process. There is stuff that I'm working on in the process because everyone's a bunch of jock straps, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone likes stealing shit. That's why I don't like saying names about like catchy names because then people fucking take it and steal it, and it's like I don't want to be part
There's
of it.
so much good stuff out there. Then that's my thing. Like Sherb cake made it here randomly one day.
Cushmans.
Cushmans. I still have my Cushmans.
Unbelievable.
I still have the same
I
cut
still have the same cut.
for 8
Yep.
years now.
I still have the rabbit hippie. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the exact
It's
one I have.
so it's fire.
Yeah,
It's mouth watering. It's good. It's stony. It's cushy. I mean, there's not much about it.
yeah.
There's really, besides it being short,
Your catalog, like just from like following you and
Mhm.
even buying some cuts off of you, like you only deal with dank shit. Like you know, and
certified. It's got to be
I,
certified.
I've noticed that. You know, you got some good shit. You got some.
There's
good shit.
so much misinformation and people just like, for instance, this toad thing going on. People just get in the cut thinking it's it, doing all this breeding, and then finding out, oh man, it's not it.
So
That's wild.
so-
That's so much work.
that's crazy. I was
That's
talking
so
about
much. That's years of work. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars in
Yeah.
work.
when you do want to like
Don't get preferred garden.
you know what
Don't
was
get
I
preferred garden.
what was I gonna say? You got it what year from Danny? Well,
I
from
would
Canopy?
say, well, me and Danny had a falling out. Me and Canopy Builders had a falling out over cut bullshit. And we reconnected because it's Pedro and you can't go anywhere in Pedro without seeing anyone you know.
No doubt.
So we met up, we were out, and we met up. It was a mutual friends like party thing kind of. And we saw each other and I was like, fuck, I don't want to fucking talk to him right now, fucking mother. And then we talked and then we re-linked. And then at that time, he's like, yo, I need to give you this. No one else has it. I need it back. Pretty much, I got it as if something happens to my garden, you have it and I can get it back from you because I don't want to say bad things, but he previously had a problem with his garden to where shit went down and he lost stuff. So he just went through that. And then he just got this gem that he didn't want to get out. So he's like, knock, here, take this, hang on to this. This is the next wave. And this is back in early 2022.
So 4 years ago already. Yeah. So you've been had, what was it gifted to you as a clone, a
Clone.
steed, a clone?
Clone, it's clone only.
Did it have sisters? Did it come as
So-
itself? Did it come as a hunt? Did it
No.
come as a, oh, this is a banger already?
It came directly. It came as a banger already. They already pre-ran it. But it wasn't like hyped up. It wasn't even in
What
the
was the
spotlight.
name they gave it to you as?
Toad Venom, 100%. It was Toad Venom back then.
And that's what they called it when
Yeah,
they gave it
so
to
when
you?
they got it back from Derek, which I'm not 100% on the date, it was named, I don't fucking know. They named it Becky. They named it like 3 other names, and they couldn't get a name to catch, and that's why Green Dragon's all bent out of shape. This just happened to me with one of my cuts. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
no.
I don't have the massive platform.
Glenn's embracing it now. He changed the name to Toad Venom. He's all like, you know what? I'm gonna just ride you guys' hype, respectfully
Yeah.
and graciously. And I linked up with Glenn. He was cool. He was cool ass motherfucker. I'm not, but he was bent out of shape about it because he rightfully said so. He's all like y'all motherfuckers left me out the picture, and according to him, and even like from me watching the Jake Mango shit, like it did come from his garden. You know, what's your take on that?
So here's the deal. Basic breeder, which it should be across the board, and anyone says this is bullshit, I'll slap the fuck out of you. If you give seeds of something, if I give you seeds of something that's unreal, I expect phenos back.
No doubt.
Giving. If I give you seeds, if you buy a pack of seeds,
Yeah.
go jump off a lake with them into a bridge. I don't off a cliff onto a bag of dicks. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Do whatever you want. If I give you something and I say, hey, you're phenomenal, I want this back from you. I want these back from you. Hunt this. I'm contracting you to hunt this. Do this. Because then everyone's running a bunch of cuts of everything, and then everyone's got all these cuts. And no, like when we do seeds, someone's contracted. You're contracted to do this one.
Yeah.
You're contracted to do this one, and then everyone brings their phenos back together.
It's more
And
energy.
then we share.
More
So
cohesive. It's better like that.
it's better like that. So they gave them the seeds. Well, Danny gave Jake the seeds. Jake had the connection at the time with Derek. Derek was working for a Green Dragon. They were popped in Green Dragon's garden, from what I understand. Popped in Green Dragon's garden, from what I understand. Derek found the cut, and it's
Danny to Jake to Derek.
to Derek, and then back from Derek, the cut, back to Jake, back to Danny. And I believe they got 3 other cut. They got 3 cuts back. 2 of them were just okay, but the toad was just like, oh, it's just genetically speaking, it's a 10 out of 6. The variant that is found in the toad is like no other, and it's not going to be found anywhere else.
No doubt.
Period. I've been through enough gear already,
No doubt.
and seen enough gear gone through with certified, and it doesn't just come through like you think. Like
No doubt.
It's not dominant. It's not a dominant cut. I've been through original Sin Mint Animal Face seeds, and I couldn't find anything like it.
No doubt.
So, yes, Derek found a fire cut, but once again, the cut stuck out so far that you almost didn't need to like pheno hunt it, if that makes sense.
And when you say when Derek got the cuts back to Jake with 3
yes,
cuts,
3 supposedly.
what were the other 2 cuts that were like a bar to dictate?
They
what's
were
the most-
just like the phenos I found in my
Oh, so they were sisters of the Toad Venom.
of the toad. They were phenos of
Okay.
the toad venom. They were original. They were findings
Oh,
of
shit.
toad venom from the toad venom original seeds.
So
From
it was the same. It was the sisters of them,
sisters of them.
and they
yeah.
weren't nearly as close.
No, it was, I believe it was 2 shorties and then the toad venom. Same thing with me. All my phenos are all kind of short that I found. None of them are really blowing up. They're not the toad. The toad was not in my selection. That pheno type was not
What's this one?
toad.
This is good as a motherfucker,
It's good. It's good.
bro.
It's good. It's good.
This sample's better than the one you gave me last time.
Because, and this came out of the same bag, and this is just sitting in the turkey bag fresher. So when
That's
I
because
tell
they cured.
because when I tell people it's not ready for a reason. Okay. And that's why I hang on to my weed. Everyone's begging me for my weed. I'm like, you need to hang on to
I'm
it.
gonna
You
retract.
need to
Remember
hang
I
on to
said it was as good as Glenn's? No, this is a little bit better. I love you, Glenn, but this motherfucker hitting right now, bro.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
And I've had your weed before too. Your weed's way better now too.
It's
Yeah.
dude, it's elevating. Once again, you can only go up. It doesn't matter how good of a grower you
I
are.
told everybody you're a killer already.
You could, you know, it doesn't matter how good you are. You can always, if you could take one word out of a conversation that can elevate your game, period, say it. Say it.
This shit's fire,
It's
brother.
good. It's good. Thank you. Thank you. It's good. Hey, I'm just growing it. I didn't do anything. I'm just growing it.
So-
What?
What are you using?
Drip and Kaya pots.
Drip.
Yeah, drip powders.
Kaya Core. I love your fucking rants on
Dude.
you have the best. I'm not me and you are two like ends of the spectrum growers. Like
yeah,
we
100%.
we know each other. We don't solicit each other's grow style.
No.
But I know you're a killer. And I love like the fucking wrapping tape. I'll go to my favorite grow store and be like, they never have my shit. I'm like, this motherfucker is so no filter on this.
I don't care. Like, dude, we could do so much better business.
I
like,
love this
and
motherfucker.
I'm so tired of the horrible business in the cannabis industry. I'm so tired of it. It is not that difficult. It is really not.
Yeah, not everybody's a fucking like wakes up as early and does the hard marble to man shit you be doing, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm kind of the opposite.
We're a little bit softer now. We're a little bit pudgier nowadays,
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
you know?
man, I don't know. It's just, you know, shit.
Okay, grow shops, I think they've never opened past like as early as 10. That's like you would like a 8 o'clock one, or is that's not
I mean,
even...
I get up, I do my shit. Like when I get up, like obviously I'm working nights. It's like prime time for me. I'll get up as long as I can make it to the hydro store and get my shit so I can work at night. I'm straight.
Yeah.
That's bottom line is I need to get up in enough time to get my stuff so I can work during the day.
Yeah.
Home Depot for sure. Obviously they're open extensively late.
Yeah. I love the rants. I can't relate to them. Like, I've never used the CO2 thing,
Yeah.
but I'm right there fucking dead ass. I'm dead ass.
It's unreal, dude. It's unreal.
And you're very like particular about what you like to use. And if they
Yeah.
don't have that shit,
And that's the thing is that there's only like now we're getting down to the point where like the how do I say this? The home grower is kind of like since the market has crashed technically back and the packs aren't what they used to be. A lot of people got out of it and a lot of people aren't buying as much equipment. So a lot of equipment is getting like discontinued.
yeah.
And we're down to the funnel where we only can use a certain amount of stuff. And when we have something like we like the Kaya
Yeah.
pot, and then they go and fucking change it, it throws a fucking giant wrench in someone who's in my position where I'm 100% particular and it needs to be just a certain way or else it is not good.
Yeah.
That fucks me up big time. Like right now, I'm just finding out that they discontinued their 1.25 pot. They have their 1 gallon, their 1.5 now, and their 2 gallons. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. And I hope, and supposedly they changed the rip a little bit. They're coming out with another design. I hope the fuck it's better. I'm tired of this shit. Just stop fucking changing it. We get used to it and just stop.
I did an event with the Kayakor dude, like the guy that's always there.
Yeah.
He's like an Indian guy.
Yeah,
I don't know
they're
what he
Indian.
is. And I seen that he was at an event of mine, I
Yeah.
believe. And he's like a vendor there. I believe it was something that I had to have a part of. And I seen him at Costco, the guy at the booth.
Mhm.
So me like an idiot, I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like,
Yeah, yeah,
he's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm such an idiot.
yeah.
I don't look, I look like a hippie sometimes still. He probably thought I was gonna ask him for money or something.
No, I
Fucking-
don't have a dollar.
He's like, nah. But so you said 2022 you got that shit.
Yeah.
That's 4 fucking years ago, and
Yeah.
it's and today you just posted like this shit's just getting started.
Oh, it's unbelievable because of the wave and what it is and the terp that it brings to the table and how it breeds and everything about it. difficult.
Yeah,
It's difficult.
no doubt. I remember you posting something that you're like, "Oh, I used to call this shit this, and look at the old label. Look how I
PJR,
what does that stand for? The
Project Ronin Seeds.
Sick. That's
That's
dope.
what all the, oh my god, I'm blowing the fuck up. And same thing with the original. Well, now I can say this. Back then I couldn't say it because it was all hype and
Yeah.
da 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 da. But when I had the original, when I popped the original Toad Venom seeds that I got from Danny, they
And those would be hybrids of the cut they used that they gave you at the same time, or just you got some of the same generation seeds too.
original seeds. I got original seeds.
He gave-
There's
he-
yes, Danny did. There's about 160 original seeds. Derek popped 30 original seeds, and then Danny allowed me to venture into it because they wanted to find a new cut and they saw how the wave was building at the time, and he contracted me to pheno hunt new phenos
From original Toad Venom.
from original
so
Sin
that
Mint
would be animal face Sin Mint.
Sin Mints.
Would-
Original.
Would that be from Sin City?
No, that's from Danny. That's
He
Danny.
created that himself from a Sin Mint Mel or a reversal or
A regular
seed line?
regular Sin Mint male to
Yeah,
the
animal
animal
face.
face, which
Fire.
the animal face is still alive and I still have it, and the animal face is sick as fuck, and we're gonna be running it too.
I had an animal face cut here, and I probably got it from your ass.
Probably the same fucking cut.
Yeah, and I don't got it no more.
I know, but but it's just
and everything I got from it was dope.
it's
yeah.
easy. It's easy as that, dude. You know. So
I got a whole bunch of dope shit from you back in the
I
day.
have so much shit. That's the other
Yeah.
thing is like the Toad Venom's sick and it's the hype, but there's so many good cuts out. So many good cuts. I mean, the Wo Si Wo that's no one has around here is unreal. Well, what I think is the Wo Si Wo.
It's funny. Somebody just asked me for that,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Go ask the Canadosi people.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that their shit?
Yeah.
Don't ask me, motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's funny. Today, I swear to God, someone just asked me for that cut.
Another fire cut.
Yeah, and that is such a good jar of weed. That one right there.
And like I said, there's work with that coming up. There's work with all kinds of
Look.
shit coming up. Oh yeah, right.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got the Wosi Wo. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't. That one bangs too. I told him.
Yeah, it's unreal. It has this crazy frosty white background, unbelievably unreal look.
Purple snow.
Purple snow.
Purple snow. Super dank biscotti gelato type
Yeah.
weed.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. It's a good cut.
Yeah.
It's a good cut. It's stony. It smokes. It yields good. It's a little on the short side, but it smokes.
Yeah, I remember that one. Even in
She is smoking.
in the dispensary she checked out too.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of shit going on with that one too. With like, oh, who's got the real one? I mean, I think I have it. I mean, you never really totally
The
know,
only way you know is who you got it from.
Yeah.
That's who you got it from,
Mhm.
and then the bar to allude to the common denominator of that
Mhm.
strain, like Blue Dream.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a fucking Blue Dream cut. Oh, you get it from Hayes Valley Nursery. You get it. Glenn will drop one.
Yeah.
The homie will have one, and it's Blue Dream. But
Blue Dream.
like, we know it smells like it. It grows like
Yeah,
it. Fuck
yeah,
it. It's
yeah,
fucking Blue Dream.
yeah,
You know.
Well, I mean, like I've gotten stuff from people that are supposed to be reputable, and then they fuck up. I mean, I mean, look at the archive fuck up with the Toad. His people cut something, and he gave it out, and was just like, no problem. And-
What's your perspective and your take on that? I already gave my fucking kids gloves version. I don't know if you have a more or if you're like
I think
or how do you feel about it?
I don't give a fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I don't care if he sees this. I think he's a bitch for doing vigilant shit with it, being vigilant with it,
And what does that mean when you
trying
say
to take
vigilant?
it and trying to be like, fuck Kush Clinic, fuck all them, fuck all the original entities of it, and I'm just gonna sell it. Fuck it. Like same thing, no different than Craft Farmer being vigilant with it and being like, I'm gonna sell 1 million of them, even though it's Detroit runs. Like, it's vigilant. Like, don't do that shit. Like, this was never meant. Don't get me wrong. The entity on their side fucked up by giving it out and all that with bullshit, but maybe it needed to happen. Maybe it needed to happen to this cut. Like I know everyone hates on like Runts and Lemon Cherry, but there's a reason Lemon Cherry Job. There's a reason why everyone likes it.
Yeah. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's fucking good.
it's good.
It's burnt out as it is. It's good. And the Toad is gonna bulldoze
Yeah.
a fucking new terp wave with this. The stuff and the phenos that people are working on, the few that come through that have that real Toad dominant on it that I've seen, it's rare and we can get it, but it's not like it's tough. It's a tough terp to find. So finding it and being like, oh, this is a Toad leaner pheno, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough.
And especially if you're not familiar with it,
Mhm,
this because you've had it so long, you'd be able to differentiate
It's like second nature to me. I've had it
the
so
best
long.
ones. It's so funny.
I've only been able to call it Toads for like 6 months, 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Like I haven't even been able to say like I can tell people, but I can't post it. Like I can't do this, I can't do that. Like I said, there's tons of
Green Dragon's texting me right now, but about something else.
Oh,
It's
okay.
almost like speak of the devil.
fuck.
Yeah, he's
His
talking
ears
about
are-
he's talking about something completely different. I was like, is he watching the YouTube? Because he's not a YouTube
Yeah,
viewer
yeah,
of mine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not either, but
Yeah.
I had to jump on and look at it, and I saw what was going on. I'm like, I gotta go. I got.
I can't believe you're super invested, and safe to say, a big part of the Toad Bedlam rollout and data driven analysis that they have today. And do they, are you part of the team? Would you say that, or how would you identify and put yourself?
So
Like, how close are you to Jake and Danny
not.
and all these people?
Jake and all them and the entity I'm not close to. Danny I'm close to. Danny's my boy. We came from the trap. When shit goes down, I'm the first person he calls.
Is he still Ronin?
Yeah,
He's still Ronin.
he's still Ronin.
Him and
but-
Jake are Ronin.
Him
still.
and Jake are Ronin, but Jake runs the Ronin Connected page.
Okay.
So
But he's very much a part of, all the proprietary.
yeah,
fucking shit
yeah,
coming out of that.
absolutely, absolutely.
That's dope. And Danny, is he more of a facilitator than a hunter as Derek would be? Or is Danny a grower as well?
Danny is definitely a grower, and he's
Okay.
definitely pheno hunting.
Because Jake was very vocal about what he is on the last show, and whatever, I've known Jake for fucking 8 years, 9
I'm
years.
not a fan of Jake.
I've had my run-ins with Jake, but I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it friendly,
I keep it friendly too,
Yeah.
but when there's bullshit and I see it, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, no big deal.
Yeah.
Like, nah, fuck that.
I've done some silly shit that only I thought I was funny, right? That only I thought was funny to a friend of mine that's still around, and he's a good friend of mine. Shout out Indio, and the whole internet went bonkers. And
What was that?
it was when I. It's not that funny when I repeat it. So everyone was calling me a snitch
okay.
because Oni,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I know what you're talking
because
about.
of Oni's
Yeah, what
litigation with the seed bank and me being so close to Oni and being a team player and
Yeah.
taking all those shots for him like an idiot. I got involved in that circle, and one of my close friends turned his back on me, and he started like making memes of me
What?
as 6ix9ine and shit,
What?
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, Mace is a snitch, 6ix9ine," and I'd be like, I forgot where I heard, but it's all like, "Oh, you guys are like playing police games, just being like this. Like you guys are kind of doing snitch activity." But whatever. I somehow, some way, I thought it'd be funny to tag FBI.
I mean, it's whatever, dude.
I just tagged FBI.
It's
No, like not because I'm like, oh, I'm not snitching. I'm just like this is funny.
It's
like
meme game,
you guys
yeah.
are putting like all the internet paperwork
I don't
on
think
the
that has, I
internet.
don't think that has anything. Yeah.
Here, let's just boom. Let's get everybody involved. It was like kind of like playing into that, like some real dark humor. And I explained it to my friends at the Comedy Store. They thought it was hilarious. Just so you know. But whatever. That happens. The internet goes crazy. I have a drop that's being rolled out with Capulator. Riot Seeds.
Speaking of Cap.
Riot Seed starts to fucking open his mouth about me.
Oh man.
And Cap's like, you know what? It's better if we just dead our project. And I'm just like, whatever. My heart's broken.
Really?
Yeah,
Cap?
a whole project. 2018, bro. We had a whole project coming out. And it's just boom, dead it. Whatever. I had a clone
I
only.
like Cap, but he's
Cap's
a
the
little weird.
homie, but he does some crazy
He's
shit.
a little weird.
He gave me a clone. He gave me a Shiver Me Timbers clone. I crossed it to Wilson. We called it Stranded. I tested it. I made hash with it. I made a selection. I made an in cross with it.
I'm doing all this shit, and then me like an idiot. I don't know how to handle the fame and the fucking, and I tag FBI, whole internet blows up, and that's one of my arcs of where like a lot of my demographic is like, oh no, I'm a hardcore fucking outlaw. We don't play that shit, and I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm a kid from Compton. We don't play that shit either. I get it. Have a good day. And whatever. Some people in the chat still might be like, that wasn't that funny, Mace. Whatever, dude. I'm a grown up now. It's not my it's not my brightest, proudest moment. But whatever. I'm still really good friends with the dude I posted that under. That's always my thing that. But back to Jake. Jake said that I did that to him on a post when he got raided. And I never, oh my God, I know exactly who I did it to. I did it to a guy that's been to my house before.
Jake,
And to me it was all like all the dogs were on me already, and he's like, oh, we're fucking Mace right now. Fuck it, he did it to me too.
Oh
no, I didn't.
Everyone's just
no, I
feeding
didn't
into it.
because when I seen you at Astor Club, you're like, what's up, Mace? And then when I seen you in Barcelona, and I walked up with you and your friends, you're like, what's up, Mace? Never was it like, hey, dude, that shit you did was wrong, because that never happened. And I know it never happened.
I mean, everyone's done shady shit, and like I said, I don't like talking about people and their shady shit, but Jake's done shady shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's done shady. So it's like, I don't know.
And not my proudest moment, but that was an easy, and that's always been my tiff with Jake. To this day, it's all like, bro, why'd you say that? Why'd you do that? Like I never had a problem with you. We've literally been at Emerald Cup when he was nowhere near Ronin, just Jake.
Yeah.
He used to roll with the real McCoy. You see him at all the Indo Expos. He had fucking garlic cocktail, all this shit. He was just fucking Jake, West Coast connoisseur.
Man,
And
it's funny you said garlic cocktail.
he would just be talking to me, and we'd be talking, and he would acknowledge me as like Mace and like kind of like an acquaintance and a peer of the game. And then he did that shit. And then it's always been laser beams after that. For me, when I see him, it's like, even like
Jake's, you gotta understand, Jake. I don't want to talk bad about people. Jake was never when I.
Everything I said is facts.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Jake, fucking. When I met him, he was just moving packs, and that's how he met Danny. He was brokering. He was doing like some seed sales. He was never in the growing game.
Yep.
He could say whatever the fuck he wants. Even today, I guess he's growing today, but he's not vetted.
Yeah.
I would say that. I mean, he's doing stuff, and he a lot of his influence comes from canopy builders. So, I mean, he's doing his thing, and he's running he's running not the firm, but whatever they call the other spot, the fucking outdoor spot, whatever the fuck, Adelanto, wherever the fuck they're running it.
Yeah.
They're it's cool. It's just I don't know. I vibe real well with certain people, and then when I meet people and then they do some weird shit and I get a weird vibe, I'm just good. Like I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like on like certain, like yeah. I don't know. And then
I've had my run-ins with him, and I accept him still as a person. I'm not like, hey, fuck Jake, but that shit was whack.
Back to what I was saying is with Jake and all this Toad Venom, he is he's getting more in the spotlight and stuff since he's running the Ronin Connected page, and it is, I would say, I mean, with anyone, it would go to their head a little bit. So he's like pumped. He's pumped up a little bit, and even Danny has to be like, "Yo, pump the fucking brake."
I hate to say it, but Jake waited his turn. He waited a long time. He was at all the Indo Expos and trying to just kind of getting where he's fit in, and he said it like, I was the Colorado guy, He's always a fan of the game, but
because he used to be Horse Seeds, right?
Horse Seeds was Adam.
No, not
was a whole
Horse Seeds.
different person.
What was the other one? What was his original seed page? It was
Think.
There's been so fucking many.
I just know West Coast connoisseurs. Before that, I would have to fucking dig
West
deep.
Coast connoisseurs, and then it's
I'd have to dig deep in my head.
With the seed page. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, man, fucking and to me, it's all like good for him. Fucking, he's running it up now,
Yeah, no.
Fucking
absolutely.
all eyes on Jake. Fucking.
But I get it. A lot of eyes are on Jake, but it's not just Jake. There's tons of moving components that Jake is just in the spotlight right now. There's moving components that you would never even see being moved right now. Like,
no doubt.
You see people with all these crosses coming out, and they're like, Toad to this, and then it's like,
how many people do you know off
like name to name bases that are trying to or attempted to do a Toad release right now, and how legit do you
What do
say
you
they
mean?
are?
Define a
Like
toad
I know
release.
too, Easy Seeds and Archive, they attempted to do one. Easy Seeds has been vocal that he's got the fake one, and Archive yesterday was very adamant that he did not have a mix up.
So who? Easy Seeds said.
Archive.
Okay.
He said yesterday, like, oh no, the seeds for sure are Toad,
So
and the clones are the only ones that got mixed up.
no one.
Yep.
Because it doesn't breed.
Yep.
No one's doing reversal. It's in certain stuff and it's being contracted in certain gardens to be made something, but it's in with reversals, but it's not being reversed.
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't reverse well, or it doesn't reverse at all from you guys' knowledge. Also,
Maybe not.
how legit would you say
Keep breeding with it.
how legit would you say Cut Right's Toad is?
No idea.
How legit would you say
You gotta understand is that the toad is like here, and then you have like all these other entities getting it, and then I'm down here
yeah.
who got it behind the scenes. So everyone else who got it, I have no idea.
Yep.
I know
Especially if you've never had the jar in front of you.
exactly.
You have nothing to base it on.
Exactly.
Besides
So
anecdotals and everyone's fucking
I know of 2 other people that for sure have it. For sure. That I can put a stamp on it, for sure have it. Besides any of the Canopy Builders, Roding Seeds, Kush Clinic entities, as I can say, because I have never given it out and I haven't given it to anybody.
All right, here's the $1 million question. Does Green Dragon have the real Toad?
So here's the deal. So once again, just like Archive, where they're a bigger entity altogether and they have people working for them, fuck ups happen. So the cut that they might say might be Toad could have gotten mixed up and not been their keeper Toad and something like it, because my shorter phenos of Toad that I found, of original Toad that I found, look like it, but like flower version of it look like it, but it's the nose is different. You get what I'm saying? The plant
I'm all ears, bro.
the plant structure is completely different, but if you're looking at the nug, it looks like the toad. So cut confusion in a bigger facility is definitely a real effect. Even here, you probably know tags can get mixed up and shit can happen. So once they gave it to them and then they deciphered the 3 phenos, who knows what they have?
No doubt.
They could have tossed that one and been like, it's these 2, or cut confusion's unreal. Like, remember what I said? I got Green Dragon.
You know what you have.
Exactly, because I got it direct and there's no confusion. Danny's garden, he doesn't have a helper. It's single source. It's like me.
Yeah.
His personal garden. So it's not like, oh, I have 2 helpers and my helpers cut these
No
clones.
doubt.
No, Danny cut the clones.
I'm very much
the clone
like that
came.
myself too. Yep.
So it's a lot more certified that way than if you were coming any other route, you know. But once again, cut confusion.
Yep.
Cut confusion.
Hey, it's
just happened with Archive.
I'm asking what your thought process on it, and I'm all open ears.
Once
from
again-
a dude that was there from the jump. I want to know all you know.
So once again, the cut confusion's a big deal, but a lot of people saying they have it and da da da. I have seen personally in 2 separate different gardens than the people I know have it, had a cut of something that looks identical to the toad and veg. That is absolutely not it.
Yeah.
Completely not it. So people saying, oh, look at this leaf, it looks like it, and the structure, it looks like it.
Yeah, that shit boggles me too. There's some plants, when I have my own plants and
Yeah.
I've lived with
Yeah.
them for fucking 5 years, I could be like, there's Shishkaberry,
Yeah.
there's Tom Hill,
Yeah.
but not like, oh, I'ma just allude it to an Instagram post of a strain I just got and be like,
Exactly.
that's
And then
madness, bro.
So once again, we're playing the illusion part of it. No, you don't know. You know, obviously we were playing the illusion part, and then all this Archive shit popped off, and we were like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, I told you, motherfuckers. Oh. So it's like, you know, so we're just waiting for the next punch.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the next fuck up for everyone to fuck up and just be like, yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Yep. And you only work close with
Canopy
with
Builders.
nobody else. You don't work with I hate to even branch off, but like Pure Melt, Raw, nobody else.
So So Raw and Canopy Builders are good friends.
Okay.
And I love Raw. He's a
Okay.
great dude. I can't say enough about him. Shares tons of stuff. A lot of my stuff, my Sherb cake came from him. My Z that I got back came from him. A bunch of shit came from him.
Fire.
A bunch of good stuff came from
Yeah,
him.
he's
Great
a
dude.
badass breeder.
Cannot say enough.
Yeah, he's a good selector.
Once again, he does have a little bit of loose hands with cuts because he's very giving, and he's very helpful. But he is doing some breeding projects too. He's in the mix too.
100%.
So he's in the mix, but I'm not in the mix with them. Like I said, I'm the little down entity with Danny. I'm not.
Are they all aware of you?
They better be. They are now. They are now. They are now because I'm once again like I'm really technical with like the grow and stuff and like with the Trail Masters.
No,
and
you're a
the
badass
and the
grower.
DHUs and the AC and the electrical. So when shit pops off, even the firm, we call it the office
Yeah.
downtown. When shit pops off there, they call me. When shit pops off in places where they need me, I come and help. So they're aware of me and who I am, but my entity is so small that I'm not like I'm not a challenge to them. I'm not even on their radar. So like even if shit's evolving.
You're chilling. You're
yeah,
chilling.
yeah, yeah.
You've always been chilling.
Shit's evolved. I mean, I'm in a corner and you just can't fuck with me. That's the problem.
You've always been like, I'm over here like,
Yeah.
doing the trek, as I like to call it in the weed world, right? And you're just chilling, bro. Like you got weed, I got clones with same shit you motherfuckers got, but you're like in your own fucking, literally your own fucking lane. Yeah.
Separate lane.
And I'm a fan of you, so that's like,
I'm trying to.
you know, it's like, you know,
But that's the
You know?
corner I back myself into like
Yeah.
that. Make it to where it's so exclusive that it's unattainable and you can't go anywhere else. Like
I like to feel like I'm a good A&R. It just so happens we're neighbors almost, you know?
Yeah.
And I did go to high school out there. But like I've noticed, I'm like, this, you know, something's gonna happen here.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, dude, I think you're starting to, not that you weren't already a badass.
No,
stick
but
at
it takes
school,
time.
But now like, yeah, Ben had this shit.
Yeah,
4 years.
it's
dope
not
as fuck.
it's not just you grow good weed because there's tons of dudes that grow absolute fire weed and probably are just like me on the cleanliness on the rooms and same thing, just as skilled as I am with all the technical shit. They just don't have the platform. It's just like
Yeah.
me. I don't have the platform. I'm like 2,500 people followers.
No doubt. But you're chilling, fool. You have like two identities as far as I'm concerned.
The deal is I have a street clientele
Yeah.
that they don't care what it is as long as it's grown by me, they'll take it.
Just off the cuff, like this is just a show. We probably got 200 motherfuckers plus watching right now.
Sick.
Do you want to talk about any of your side hobbies?
Yeah.
This one does
fuck.
like. Can you talk about your street bike and shit? or
Oh
not?
yeah, the fucking mini bike shit.
How does
Oh,
that work?
fuck.
How long you been mini biking?
We've been doing the mini bike shit like 3 years now, 4 years.
Okay. Do you have your own mini bike and shit?
Yeah. I don't ride a mini bike. I ride like a little kid's dirt bike because I'm just the platform's just I can't do the platform.
Yeah.
So I ride a little kid's dirt bike, but yeah,
Any trouble with police? Like when you guys
what
like
are they gonna do?
like what's the worst that's happened on a trip
Me?
or to people around you on the same trip?
Cops 0, Ryan 500.
Yeah.
We've never had a problem. We get problem. We have cop activity, but what are they gonna do? Pull over 50 bikes?
Yeah. They can't.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah. What's the furthest you guys ride?
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah.
Malibu.
Oh no shit.
Oh yeah. Well, we took off from Carson and rode all the way to Malibu.
You guys have to recharge a couple times.
We have to stop like every 3 blocks.
Oh, that's terrible.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm being sarcastic,
Yeah.
obviously.
But how many? But a lot. But a lot.
We'll take off from Carson and we'll get to like the Victoria Park.
Yeah.
We'll ride from like Victoria Park and we'll stop right before the 110.
Yeah.
And then we'll take off from the 110 and we'll stop like right before we get down to downtown LA. So every like 5 miles,
No doubt.
6 miles.
But still, it's
But-
a trek.
But people bring gas and stuff, and
That's sicko shit, man. I always watch and I'm like, this fool is active as a motherfucker.
it's fun.
bro.
When it doesn't look that fun, but when you're there and it's like, whoa.
Do you still? I don't know if.
What?
Do you still? There's that dude that does food in your town.
Troy man.
No, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the Troy man.
Are you
yeah.
still? Do you fight with him still?
No, he knows his shit's up with me. No, they know what's up.
You used to fight with him,
Dude, he's such a fucking wiener, bro.
bro.
Like,
No.
you don't gotta be like that, bro. Like, come on, bro.
You're a nut. I love to watch
It's
you, bro.
like-
You're one of my favorite fucking IG
Dude,
pages.
man. Like,
More people need to watch this motherfucker, dog. Go
it's just like,
and pull up to Free Seed Day. Come say what's up to
Oh,
the
yeah,
homie,
he's
dog.
gonna
He's
be
gonna have a
popping.
booth there. You never know.
I'm getting wound up. Trust me.
Yeah, he's gonna
Getting
have some
wound up.
goodies.
I'm gonna
have
be
some
wound
goodies.
up big time.
That's dope, man. Are we missing anything on the Toad shit?
Dude, there's so much to it though, dude. I mean,
I think you really like opened up my mind to a whole lot of shit I didn't know, and I'm glad I asked the important questions.
and you know, anyone
I know what I have.
Yeah.
I have a clone called Becky from Green Dragon.
So it came okay.
That Glenn me and him went into the nursery,
Mhm.
and we looked at all the plants. This is my second time in his nursery, and he's like, "Oh, here's the Beckys."
Well, when you
Okay.
run it, when you go and flower it,
Yeah.
it's unbelievably undistinguishable.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not like, oh, this is it or this is not. Like, no.
I just know what I have, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
like
yeah.
but other people they're like, "Oh, I have from Archive. I got from who's the other guy, Craft Farmer, and anybody else that might have."
I mean, Craft Farmer's a fucking wrestler.
He's out of control.
His personality is as fake as wrestling,
He's out of control.
and his
yeah.
cut is probably just as fake as wrestling. Like,
He's out of control.
if there's anyone that's making anybody in the cannabis industry look bad, Archive is making every one of us look bad.
Oh man.
Dude, his equipment is such trash that he sells. It is under Timu quality. His dehumidifiers don't even work that he sells. His under canopy is garbage.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get Craft Farmer on the episode.
Dude, good luck, bro. Good luck. I blow his ass up all the time. I'm like, oh look, more Blue Dream, more
dude,
Detroit runs, bro. He's such a clown.
You're the
Like,
best,
there's
bro.
no transparency.
People love this shit though.
I know, I love it too.
Yeah.
The chaos is key.
You have you watched me change though? Like I used to be like fuck everybody. Now I'm just like I'm gonna bring the homie to say it now. You know, like we got the.
I know.
I don't got nothing. I don't use dehumidifiers. I wouldn't know, but this motherfucker knows all the tea when it
I mean,
comes
the
to that.
dehumidifiers are already shit as it is, and then you got Craft Farmer fucking it up even worse with his fucking garbage, and it's just like, I'm the best.
Oh my God,
dude, the best
bro.
lying, dude.
Don't get me wrong. I get into my Billy Mays shit, but like you know, I try to meet the customer halfway there. You know what I mean?
Dude, I mean, at least Billy Mays was legit, and his shit worked, and it was
No
badass. Nothing about Craft Farmer works. I mean,
No doubt.
the only thing that works with Craft Farmer is his personality.
No doubt. Yo, chat, you guys got any questions before we we're having too much fun over here. Thank you for bringing Toad,
Yeah,
fool.
yeah.
Fucking thank you for sharing your knowledge and coming through. It was off the cuff. We had already said what's up earlier, and I've been steaming up this whole podcast.
Yeah,
over
yeah.
again.
Well, there's a lot of people see this from this from that.
And if you ever want to just chop it up, bro, we're fucking neighbors. Look,
Yeah.
210 motherfuckers watching right now, bro. Out of control, bro. Somebody said it's a straight novela. I'm dead, bro. Let's go.
Shit, bro.
This is too funny. It's the Becky. Has Copycat put out the Sleepy Toad? Do you know anything about Copycat?
I have no idea.
Yeah, thank God. God bless.
I don't know anything about any
That's
of
so
that.
good.
Any of the phenos or any of this stuff. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of in the working stuff that I don't like talking about because I already talked about them a little bit and
Yeah.
I was told to shut the fuck up. So
You got it.
I gotta keep what there's like all these people that are doing stuff with it. There's stuff happening that is 20 steps ahead of. I mean, think about it. 2002.
Yeah, they're way ahead already.
I mean, dude, we saw it and we were like, we got to do something with this. I mean,
I feel about that with strains that people will just start talking about today, right? Like I'll see everybody's favorite breeder, think of them, put one in your head, and they'll be like, "Hey guys, I just discovered Shishka Berry,"
yeah,
and I'll be like, "Oh, we've been had that,"
Yeah.
you know, and they're like, "It's in now," you
Yeah,
know, and I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, "Oh no, or Doja the other day, Haley's Comet."
yeah.
Which is a piff, right? Which is like a East Coast. It's like sandalwood myrrh. He's like, this is the best shit on the block, bro. I've been breeding with that since 2018. You know what I mean?
I'm going back. I'm working with the Cushmans. I
Yep.
mean, it's you just find new stuff and you keep working with it. You know.
You like Seed Junkie? How you feel about Seed Junkie?
He's cool. I mean, there's nothing. I don't have anything bad to say about him.
Yeah.
I don't know him
Yeah.
personally. I've never met him.
Just like as a breeder, you know.
he's working. His stuff is good, and
This is a hard question. Who are your favorite like breeders and growers? Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured like you're
unless it's
you're a hard guy. I hate to say, but like you're hard to impress.
I mean,
like,
people
you do
try-
clean cut shit. So
people try to give me stuff, and I'm just like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I have so much gear, and I'm poking my fucking fingers in so many different directions and doing stuff with so many different stuff. It's hard. And I've got such a genetic library seed wise that where if I'm looking for something just like you, I just reach into the bag and just be like, all right, here we go.
Yep.
Like I don't, unless it's something that's like, oh, or I'm trying to do a throwback and grab something and I need something that's old and I find it in seed version, I might pop it, but popping like archive stuff, like no, I would never buy his seeds and pop or no offense to Bloom
Yeah.
or anybody exotic Mike. It's just I have so much working with, and there's so many.
I'm at that point where I'm more pumped on my gear than my, you know, I've used all the tools that they kind of use,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
very gracious to everybody that got me to this point. But I'm to the point where I got all the styles I kind of wanted, and I mashed them together,
Yeah,
and I'm like, I can't wait to grow my gear, you know, and
yeah.
and maybe mash it back to an elite like Cushman's, you know, type shit, you know.
My problem is I don't have a mean with everyone. There's never enough space to run
Yeah.
phenos. I mean, I have stuff that I want to fuck with that I've had for years that just there's no time to. There's no area,
Yeah, I seen you poking in your freezer, and you're like, I can't even show you this bag.
dude. Yeah.
What was that bag?
Um.
You can't even tell.
No,
me.
I could say.
Yeah.
So because it's it's early predecessor of what's cracking. So very early. So I got contracted to do. I'm trying not to fuck this up. I fucked it up. I did fuck it up already. So the original seeds that I got from Canopy Builders to find another toad. Those males, because since those are regular regs, me and Danny looked through those and found a male. That's the male that I use to make the SFV TV regular seeds, and out of those SFV regular seeds is what acquired to be the Toad G. So the Toad G's I made them with Danny as a collab.
So animal face, Sin Mints, found a male, hit it to
SFV.
that got hunted by who?
Canopy Builders,
And
and that's the
that's-
Toad G.
Oh, so that's a SFV toad venom male selection that you hunted from original seed
Yes.
stock. That's
I did not hunt it. I made the seeds. Canopy Builders.
that's sick as fuck though.
Hunted it. So
Would you say the male they hunted in that progeny had the toad venom aromatic qualities, or just a completely new strain?
the Sin Mint variant in the Toad Venom seeds is more dominant than the Sin Mint, or the Animal Face. Excuse me. The Animal Face is what the Toad is more a representative of. A lot of the males and a lot of the phenos we get. That's why I got a lot of short phenos in the original Toad seeds, is because they're Sin Mint dominant.
So safe to say the male that was selected to make the SFV was far off the beaten path of the representation of a toad venom aromatic quality.
It's fucking hard to say because once again, the Toad is such a special variant in
Yeah.
the genetic. Who fucking knows? Who knows?
You got to be there and really be
You know,
part of it to
I mean,
I know from breeding, like you could like make I could make a hardcore OG hybrid, right? And I could be like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to find more hardcore in here. And it's just
it's just not there.
it just never comes
It's
out.
just not there. It's not there.
It just never comes out.
Even though the genetic is technically there inside
Yep.
the genetics,
It just don't come out.
it just doesn't come
It
out.
don't come out.
So
It's
that-
happened.
That's a big thing that's
Yeah.
happening with the Toad. So a lot of people that are working with it, that's gonna happen. They're gonna see a lot of not the Toad.
I've
And-
noticed that the male is easier to find the qualities that you're looking for when you find a male that represents more of the aromatic quality.
Mace, it ain't Purple Punch where when you're breeding with Purple Punch, you're getting a ton of Purple Punch dominancy.
Yeah.
Where you're breeding with GMO.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
You're getting a bunch of GMO dominance because it's super dominant.
That's another good way
it's
of looking at it.
not that.
Yeah,
That
same thing
is-
with Trainwreck. Trainwreck does the same thing from a receiving endpoint. You're right.
You're right.
receiving or giving.
But yeah, 100%.
It's just so dominant that it's just not. It's very tough to find it with the
No
toad.
doubt.
So a lot of people are going to be finding a lot of curveballs.
Do you like the cookies wave strains like Animal Cookies, OGKB, Form? And
I do. Well, form is bullshit. Once again, there's so much
Yeah.
misleading information
100%.
with that, and I don't even know the real story. I mean, technically, I know of the real story, but no one really knows what really happened.
Yeah, I've gone down that rabbit hole. It's a
And-
can of worms. 100%.
I mean, I'll tell you what, it's a lot shorter than the toad because it's way shorter. The toad fucking story is so much longer.
I love it though. I
It's
love
start to finish,
I
so.
love that
I love OGKB.
I love the fact that because I did the OGKB rabbit hole
Yeah.
and I found out it was cookies and blah 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 blah
Yeah.
and I'm like, holy shit, like it got me engaged with
Yeah.
the lore, and it just made me like, you know, and the toad venom has those that aura, and that's cool, man, that you're all up in there like fucking swimwear. I think we fucking we did a good job on this shit, fool. Fucking we answered all the true questions. Where can they follow you at, and who are you again? There's people asking again.
Nocturnal Seeds. Get me at Nocturnal Seeds on IG.
Yeah.
Easy as that, just like it sounds. Nothing special. Nothing great.
It's great. It's good shit. I fuck with them. Nocturnal Seeds, free seed day, April 18th. Episode 1 in the books.
you said
Fucking
it's- I don't want to release no information, but you said it's in South.
South Bay.
So
South Bay.
closer.
Next to we'll just I won't even say
In South Bay though.
in South Bay
Okay,
for
that's good.
sure. It's like
It's close to me.
it's
Good.
super close to you.
Good,
It's
good.
so close to you.
Good, good,
It's
good.
close to me, close to you.
Good, good,
I don't
good.
even want to say where it's close
No.
to because fools be fucking. They
I
be
like the last
venue.
venue.
It-
Cool.
You're gonna like this one too.
Kind of had like a long parking lot up front, like you know you could park like there's the like food trucks are in
We're
there.
gonna have valet for $20
No
for,
shit.
for people that are there,
Wow.
or paid parking right across the street from it.
Oh, cool.
And vendors
No
have,
more street parking.
yeah.
Bullshit.
If you don't want to pay, go fucking
Yeah,
park on
go
the
for
street
it, go
or
for it.
Uber it. And for vendors, we're gonna allocate parking more than
Okay,
likely.
okay.
Yeah, 100%. So
As long as you can pull up and in and drop off and then go park.
that's you're a vendor. You get the red carpet
You
treatment.
know.
You get your parking spot. More than likely, I already talked
Mhm.
about this, and you're gonna just get to bip, bip,
I'm gonna
just
try
like
and
that.
bring some healthy shit, dude. I'm gonna try and not bring clones, but I'm gonna try to like maybe do some small pots like that and bring some real like maybe like couple day in clones that are just like, because I know people could fuck clones up
Yep.
easy when I give people cuts. They let them dry out.
Yep,
Shit
yep.
happens. They fuck them up when they're in a wet pot. they're-
Acclimated.
Yeah, they're good to go.
They're ready to bang. And
They could go. They don't have to water for like 2 days
Yep.
if they're traveling. If they're
these guys sent to me, and some of them didn't make it. These are killers. They sent me Death Star, Death Coast, fucking
Really?
yeah, all the killers. But he sent me Chem. The Chem died.
yeah.
He sent me UK cheese.
What chem is it?
I have actually Chem 4, Chem D,
Okay,
and Chem 91.
because I have the 91 and the D.
Yeah, but
But-
I like to get them from different people
Yeah,
to
yeah.
compare them to the ones
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
that's
already.
the thing.
Yeah,
Is I don't know if my 91 is really 91. I know my D is very deep,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know about the 91.
I flowered out the Chem D already from homie, and it's Chem D.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
got the same one from him again, but I'm about to flower out the Chem 4
Dude, my Ken
and
D
the other one.
washed, phenomenal,
That's what I like to hear.
phenomenal.
You're a sicko.
Oh my
fool.
fucking god, dude!
That's
It
dope.
caught me so off guard. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Who washed that for you?
Resin Culture. They're doing all my test washes, my boy.
Ooh, I love. You know, he got one of the dogs that we had in the litter.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Sam did.
Yeah,
Sam
yeah.
did, yes.
He's such a fucking.
Yeah.
He's such a
I
blessing
was
for
over at
that.
their spot today doing shit.
He's such a blessing,
That's
man.
where I came when I came earlier
Yeah.
from Long Beach, and same time when I came last time from Long Beach.
Yeah.
And I dropped that the toad off.
Yeah,
Same thing. I was come from their spot. So
badass.
we do a lot of work together.
That guy's a killer too. He does really. I love his fucking hash,
Sam is-
bro.
a killer, but Alex
Yeah,
is the real killer.
no doubt.
He's the pheno hunter. I'm not good at smoking it like on the vine and being like, this is this, this and that. He is so fucking good at
That's what
it.
I'm
He is
talking about.
such good at washing hash. His tech with washing hash is so elite. It's next level.
That's what
It's
I'm talking
they're
about.
the next. He's gonna be the next thing.
Their jars are.
Unbelievable.
They. I mean,
grade product in a,
I'm-
unbelievable.
I'm
A-grade
a
out.
I'm a snobby
Yeah,
picky guy.
Yeah. it's above snobby.
They got the good shit.
Love-
Every
love
time they
snobby.
kick me down a jar,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, and then I'll buy one here and there at
Yeah.
the sessions. Yeah, they got the good shit. Plantsmangroup.com. Use Mace at the checkout. And Florabella Trace Minerals. Go use Mace at the checkout. MasonicSeeds.co. Have a good day, motherfuckers. Peace. April 18th, free seed day, motherfuckers. Shout out Nocturnal Seeds. See you there.
Later.
That was fun.